haven't seen Muhammad since the day he was blindfolded and handcuffed and taken away from his family.
So Z, you're in Congress today going to members of not only Florida, but other members to call for the release of your nephew, who is Mohammed Ibrahim, been in prison in Israel for over 8 months now for nothing, no charges, no nothing. How are the Florida reps responding to this?
You know, they sit down, they listen to you. Unfortunately, the actual reps aren't here. We're sitting with staff members and maybe even interns. But we're doing our job as a family to advocate and bring Muhammad's name up to them, let them know we know who they are and they need to know who Muhammad is. But also to know about his first cousin, Saifullah, who was beaten to death by settlers 3 months ago, where no one has been held accountable.
And they're both American citizens.
They're both American citizens, they're both minors.
Mohammed was arrested when he was 15 years old. He just turned 16 in prison. You have no contact with him.
We haven't seen Muhammad since the day he was blindfolded and handcuffed and taken away from his family. It's been 8 months. We're not allowed to have a phone call, no type of visit. We're not even allowed to write a letter.
Well, I think it's absolutely horrific that Israel arrests these minors and then keeps them on no charges. And it's even more horrific that our government doesn't do anything for an American citizen, a kid that was arrested by the Israelis and held with no charges and in horrible conditions. I've heard some of the things that he's lost a lot of weight, that he has scabies, that conditions are awful. Are people who are watching this, what can they do to help?
Call your representatives, call your senators, call your congressmen, and ask them if his name wasn't Muhammad, if he had any other name, would he still be there? We've seen prisoners from Italy, Venezuela, North Korea, adults. We saw an IOF soldier, an American, who a deal was negotiated where he left through the Egyptian side. Our White House stepped in and he's home. Why is Muhammad different? What's so different? Were there any other children that would still be there? Or is it just because he's a Palestinian-American that there's that double standard, even when it comes to kids? At the same time, our government is shut down. They can't agree on what's right for the American people, let alone to agree on a child and getting him home back to his family.
So let's all do something. Let's all make these calls. Let's make sure that Mohammed comes home and is not another victim of Israel's genocide.
Thank you, everybody.